Hello again. We're back. After a short technical problem. I'm not sure about people fearing RPA, but people fearing working remotely, I think, with the reliable internet connection that I think needs to be more of a concern nowadays. But it's sort of thinking about what we were just sort of talking about there, linking with people's sort of fears around sort of RPA. Because I think in reading between some of the lines, there's a lot of automation of processes, which could then sort of immediately impact people's perception as well. Is that going to, is that going to affect my job? Will I have a job? And all these types of things. So, are there any? Yeah, is there anything that can sort of help alleviate the fears of those people that might be thinking along those lines?
Yeah, I mean, it's perfectly fair for some to say that RPA may have the notion that the robots will be taking our jobs. It's a common fear, and I won't lie. Some organisations use RPA as a pure cost reduction exercise, but the organisations who really benefit from RPA are the ones where RPA coexists with the human workforce to deliver the best outcome for that business, which is its customers and employees. If you use RPA to move the repetitive, mundane, error-prone processes from your human team to digital colleagues, say, it frees up time for us humans to focus on improving that process, looking at root causes of historical unresolved issues, and focusing on more value-added activity for the team. This may mean taking on new projects that have been on the back burner due to costs and resources. Effectively, you're freeing up your existing team, but you're retaining that team to then reallocate the resource to more activity, special projects to help you improve your business further. Yeah. In turn, improving the quality to your end customer.
Yeah. Okay. So it's more about complementing the existing sort of operating model, yet helping it sort of streamline and also sort of just freeing up the talent that already exists in order to maximise a level of productivity as well as a level of expertise as well.
Exactly. Can absolutely coexist together.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so then so looking at this sort of selfishly and from a business owner's perspective, then I mean, how quickly might you see a return on investment then if you were to integrate sort of RPA into a business?
Okay, so there are several models as a business you can adopt when you want to integrate RPA into your organisation. Most businesses opt to adopt RPA by using cloud-based technology providers. So what you decide to do, you decide what you want to do. The provider will develop, deploy, and manage the automation for you. Others choose to implement an on-premise approach, which can be a little bit more costly, but gives you the full ownership for your infrastructure. And it often means you have to skill up your members in your team to be able to develop, maintain these activities. Typically, I've seen most automation projects deliver a return on investment in less than 12 months. Some as little as 3 days. This all depends on how you value your process that's been automated. It's not just about measuring the capacity or the cost liberation, but also the value of the improved data integrity, the elimination of costly errors, which impact further downstream processes right down to the customer. This generally causes rework, absorbing time and effort and impacting the customer experience. So some automations simply provide the ability to generate more revenue. Really look at all the benefits associated to your process that you want to automate, the return will be hugely attractive.
Yeah, and would you say there's? I mean, is there a right time, or are there times that business owners may perceive as more appropriate than others, or does it not matter?
I think the key thing is number one, you're accepting the fact that you're open to having a look at RPA. Some businesses are ready. RPA doesn't need your business to be in a particular form. It can come in and we can pick up as-is processes and we can automate those immediately. If you want to take a more longer-term approach, it can be that let's look at these processes. Let's try and lean them a little bit. Let's make them a little bit more standardized and clean so they're able to be repeated over and over again and automate them.
Yeah.
If you really complementary technology can then make your wider process even better.
Okay, so with you talking about lean, then is it? Will some industries be better? I don't want to say better suited, but say more versatile in adopting a level of RPA within their business, or again, does it not matter?
I think it's something that doesn't really matter, but if you are in an industry that has lean already in place and your processes are clean, then we can automate nice, clean processes and they don't need any further touching. If your process needs to have, if we need to rehash it out, make it better, make it cleaner, then it needs to come before it.
Oh, fantastic. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you about this topic. I know it's going to be at the heart of what a lot of people are sort of thinking about at the moment. So thank you so much for sharing your insights. Before we go, though, it's only fair to ask how are you spending your time during sort of lockdown, if you've got any free time, that is.
I'd love to say that I have, completed watching a box set or a DIY project to upskill further during lockdown. I have a 3-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old son at home, and they keep me and my wife really busy from 5 in the morning till about 7 at night. For them. But I'm getting all this valuable time, quality rich time with them right now, which for the lockdown I never would have got with them. So totally appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Well, look, on that note, I won't take up any more of your time. I'll let you get back to your family. But again, from both of us, really, I mean, thank you very much for sharing your views. And also, if there's any comments or questions that people have got, hopefully they'll push them your way. Put them in the comments box, and that'll help. That'll help just bring the topic more to life as well. So thank you again.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.